have to finish this paper. I'm swamped. No one told me college would be so damp.
Just get Grammarly.
Oh yeah, girl, 내 몸에 힘들어. Oh yeah, girl, 내 맘도 힘들어. And 나 이걸 치료할 수 있는 건 너 하나뿐 only you 데리러 가게 걸 전할 때 좀 언제나 내가 누굴 필요했을 때 You always there for sure. 내가 제이지면 너는 나의 Beyonce. Together we can run the world. 어떤 차로 pick up 갈까? I take your phone. 내 옆에는 네 자리. 전세기를 들을 수 있을 때까지. It's all for me and you. I'ma keep on moving. 잘안 풀리고 있을 때야 스트레스가 어깨에 가득 차 있을 때야 너만 보면 마음이 너무나도 편해져. 모든 고민 모든 걱정들이 싹 없어져. 내 채울래 다 바람 쐬러 가. 난 먹지 말고 와. 전부 내가 해줄게. So let's go for a drive. 우리 열심히 일했잖아. 오늘 어디든지 떠나자. Me and you, girl, I show you the world. 세계적인 거부 빅토리아 백컴. 나 알잖아 기대해도 돼. 100이면 100 노력할게. Girl, no matter what, I'll always be there. You're Superman, 꼭 지켜줄게. Baby, 길 잃을 일 없어. I'm your GPS, girl. 어디든 다 갈게, cause you are so special. 다음 단계로 가자, on to the next level. 걱정은 다 제껴, 우리만의 인생. 잘안 풀리고 있을 때야 스트레스가 어깨에 가득 차 있을 때야 너만 보면 마음이 너무나도 편해져. 모든 고민 모든 걱정들이 싹 없어져. 내 채울래 다 바람 쐬러 가.
What is up, YouTube? What's up, what's up, what's up? We are going to be doing another art stream. We are currently creating a comic. Emotion.
save even more?
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Sure.
Get more with Geico.
Chef Franklin Becker, and I'm in my Ozempic era. Join the more than 7 million adults who have taken Ozempic.
Head and Shoulders Bare. Clinically proven dandruff protection with just 9 essential ingredients. No sulfates, no silicones, no dyes. Dandruff protection, minimal ingredients. Job done.
comic is looking pretty crazy.
Andy at the table.
Yeah.
Like, he's telling some awesome story about like how him and his girl were just
Bonita
on some
fish.
vacation. Yeah, he's like we were just on this amazing Italian vacation. We had the best food in the world, and Andy's just like, and he's like, well, Andy, thank you for ruining the story and possibly the evening, you know, for this again.
Andy poop himself. It'd just be some shit like that. Joe would be like recounting his tale of how he started this Fortune 500 company and married a supermodel, and Andy just be like, I poop, and try to get all the attention.
Yeah,
because that's how it goes.
They need to remake Step Brothers, Andy.
Oh my God! But it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
No, it's a different dynamic. It's just
I get
one
it.
stepbrother and then Derek.
Joe is Derek.
Yeah, so
Nova.
imagine-
Nova and Andy. That's it. That's it. Nova thinks he can sing and everything. We could replicate all of the scenes.
Andy and Toph. And Derek.
Toph, definitely, if I had to cast her in a show, it'd be for like a tough male enforcer. That'd be like what I'd have her in. The muscle.
You're both getting jobs, and they're both just like, no!
Absolutely, any kind of work.
Hey, YouTuber, Andy Baker. So, in response to my brother Joe's,
Hey, we've never done this before. But can we put this? Can we like do the 2x speed for this? I want to see what he sounds
Absolutely,
like.
no, I'm right there with you actually. Oh, that's quality.
Playback speed.
Oh shit. So.
How far can you go on this?
Oh, dude. I'm gonna go top
only the two.
You
Okay.
wanna see how it goes?
Let's go.
in response to my brother Joe's call, or in response to my brother Joe's video.
God, I thought
This
he
is
was better.
so much better.
Yeah, this is lit. Even he's camming up. Everyone's
Yeah.
camming up today.
This is without the faking. This is how he'd sound without the faking. All the pauses.
That's so true. Guys, if you ever want to hear Andy not fake, play his videos on 2x
Start it
speed.
up.
Yeah.
It's better to show you real quick. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to show it this way because the camera thing on the front facing it changes it backwards.
That is clearly some fake bullshit, but I don't want to leave it up on screen.
My brother Joe's talking about making a difficult person.
Because you know how Andy is. He tries to weaponize harassment.
Yeah, that's
Andy is a
true.
really
Very
sick individual when it comes to like abusing services.
It's the smallest things that get me to crack up. Review Tech Mongolia just said that I'm abusing him.
He does look like, give him like one of the, you know, yeah, give him.
Review Tech.
I think Review Tech could be Mongolian. We don't know.
Just imagine Andy with his shirt off. Hey YouTube, it's me, Andy.
Do you know Rich follows me on Twitter?
Follows me too.
It's so crazy. I think he does it to like just keep up with other locals, but he is a fucking crazy guy.
I asked him one
himself.
time if he would fight Tipster for like Wings' honor, but he never got back to me.
Yeah, I think he would.
It was gonna be like a tournament thing.
He'd be paid in edibles. And
He wouldn't be paid at all. He wouldn't
And
be paid at
blinding
all.
and blinding medication.
You know, I learned a lot about the blind
Powerful
daughter stuff from
medicines.
PWRs.
Yeah, you know, it's a fucking rabbit hole, dude. It's such a rabbit hole. We'd pay him in powerful medicines and weed gummies. And we shouldn't be laughing. That's such a fucked thing. I mean...
And Andy fakes. And
yeah,
Andy's
Andy
completely
does
fucking
fake.
To work with, because maybe they don't understand me very well. And I'm using this device. I know that my caregiver is supposed to get mad at this, but I'm sorry. I'm posting this because it's causing me a lot of stress.
What happened to those
I'm on my old tablet.
parental
My new one,
controls?
and my phones don't have parental controls, so I can't use that. And I'll show you my tablet. That's the one that has parent control.
I love
Here's my
the
phone
little
that has
circle of a camera
And
at the top.
Yeah, it's great. He did this in another video too, and I wanted to get a screenshot, but it was just too like blurred. Him showing up like it's some kind of horror movie.
It's so creepy when the little circle of Andy did, and it's a live circle, like it's actually him. It's
He has
not
more
the creepy
important
shit.
stuff. He has speech assessments and Jehovah's Witness literature to read. Don't you know?
OT calming steps, OT
Yeah.
sensory corgis.
You know what I don't hear anymore?
What's that? Oh, that's
What
right. He
happened to
stopped
that?
snapping. He did stop
Faking.
snapping.
Faking.
Wow.
You know, usually people with
Wow.
tics don't switch up like that. At least not from what I've seen. So,
Holy shit.
yeah, he's a faking piece of shit, man. Maybe his finger. I guarantee you, his hand just got tired. He's like, doesn't really add much. People are seeing right through it, and it's the snapping. I gotta fucking change shit up.
I already bought these green
Yeah.
fucking headphones.
He's doing the Eric Cartman routine, like, where he's fucking analyzing, 3D step patterns and shit.
He's at,
And,
he makes these videos where he's like, YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. And he puts this thing down, he's like, fuck, alright. And he picks up his notebook and he goes into the fucking living room of the
No.
group home and he just sits there in the corner and he's
It's-
taking notes, watching everyone move around.
It's fucking Doofy from the end of Scary Movie all day long. It's Officer Doofy from the end of Scary Movie, if you ever seen it. He just tears off his mustache at the end.
We talked about this, it's the end of The Usual Suspect.
Well, that's what he is,
Yeah.
dude. He's like fucking...
He's Kaiser Soze, whatever the fuck it is. He's Kevin Spacey.
Yes, he is Kevin Spacey.
Andy Ditch is Kevin Spacey.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Just imagine, what is the one? Is it 7 with Andy
Yeah.
Ditch? What's in the box is his hidden poop.
Have protections on that.
A lot of
I
movie
also
references.
did have an
I'm
issue
enjoying
with
it.
one caregiver who wanted me to do things independently and so-called because he thinks I didn't need that help. But everybody else who has worked with me normally knows I need that help. And I have been getting
Oh,
that help from
God.
everybody except for that
Oh,
one.
David, with a great
There's 14
quote here.
people
The
I have
greatest trick I almost said it. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is convincing the world he didn't exist.
It is. That's
Andy
a nose.
fucking fakes. Andy. I'm telling you, chat, it all is lining up. Holy shit.
I think that we're stealing that. The greatest trick that David ever pulled was convincing him that he didn't fake.
And none of it
Oh.
work anymore.
We got
one of
the
them didn't
David in
become
us chat.
with anything other than he just didn't show up to work on the overnight. He clocked in and went home. Clocked in and went home to work from sleeping at his own time. He thought he could get away with that. Well, when I fell out of bed, one of the days, and nobody was here, and I got up to go ask for help, nobody was here. And
Oh,
also
God,
there was
is it
another
over
time
here? I see a
when
bunch of
Jason
fucking
wasn't here when
tomatoes.
he was supposed to be here.
This is a great
I got
point
out of
that
the hospital
Fusion
with my back
Faker
issue
brings
in
up.
December. And Jason got fired because
He's a
he
piece of
was
shit.
supposed to be working and he wasn't.
Also, there's staffing issues, and you're gonna be like, staffing issues isn't my fault. And he's talking about how he got fucking Jason fired. What a liar, dude. I
Costing
mean,
people their jobs because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
it really is. It's like I said, this should be some kind of fucking crime. This is a real sick thing that he's doing. Real affecting people's lives, and he likes this. This is Andy's big. That's why he does all this, so that he can fucking cause trouble and ruin people's lives. I firmly believe that.
That's all it's about. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
I can't help that.
In
was done
Minecraft.
wrong. But I have caregivers who love me and help me. And one of
They
them
do
is
not love you.
proven.
I brought that up on my stream when I covered this too, and I'll skip ahead a little bit. But they absolutely do not love him. They
No.
do not want to help him.
Not in the slightest.
Who wants to wipe a 40-year-old man's ass? There's probably people out there, but I mean,
Louise's grandma.
that wasn't no wiping that went on there. You know, that was a medical procedure.
He constantly abuses these caregivers, but they love and care about Andy so much.
Shock jockeys. God damn.
Tariffs are made for 3 reasons. I remember this in school.
Oh, and this is okay. So, we'll probably move on from Andy after this, because he just, you know what he does, Smokey? He tries to turn the audience on Joe for his political beliefs. But I was telling people the other day that Joe transcends politics. Joe is, I think, a great unifying force, and like I was saying, Joe is really like making great points, and people are coming together. It's a new age.
There's not one politician in world history that could claim to be the man or woman that Joe Ditch is. Joe Ditch he transcends all. You're absolutely right on that.
It's I don't want to compare him to Jesus, but
I will. I'll go ahead and say it right now that Joe's just he's one hell of a guy. That's what I'll say. He's one hell of a guy, and I don't know why we like Joe this much, but it's just this really positive energy that I think Joe exudes.
I feel like my like for Joe has been a snowball at the top of a very large hill, and it's unstoppable at this point. Someone's gonna get hurt. You know, it's so large. And...
Thank you, Skittle Gamer. Joseph.
Yes, Joseph. Joseph Ditch.
Right under a comment that says, "Don't compare anyone to Jesus." I won't compare Joseph to Jesus. I promise you.
I feel kind of. But you know, at the end of the, what does that make Andy? Does that make Andy Barabbas or fucking? Oh, what's it? The traitor. Judas. Yeah. That makes it. I would say it makes him Judas.
Yeah, Andy Barabbas is the one who like said you're dying. Like he's. Or was he? No, Barabbas was the
He was
other...
the one they saved.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he was. Yeah. It was Pontius Pilate who said you're the one who's dying.
Yeah. So Andy's Pontius Pilate. I feel like that's really kind of the decision we've come to. Is Andy is very similar to Pontius Pilate.
They called him and Judas in the chat.
I was like, how do you make it work? And they did it so well.
His bit would have worked perfectly a week ago before Easter.
Andy equals the devil.
That's two on.
All signs are pointing.
I mean, the greatest trick he ever pulled.
Yeah, dude, the greatest trick Andy ever pulled was convincing us he wasn't the devil. It's all coming together.
Oh, shows that I'm not mentally degraded or gonna have any regrets from something I learned in school. Terms are for 3 reasons. 1, to make even trade equally 2 countries. 2, to influence another country into doing something that politically is wanting to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He goes on and tries to explain. I just let it play because I'm like, you expect me to believe that you cannot wipe your own ass, but you're gonna try to explain tariffs to me, bub? Like, what are you even fucking talking about, man? It's so ludicrous that he expects us to believe that he's smart while also being expected to treat him like a baby. It's undoable, and I think that's part of its design, right?
When you put it like that, it's crazy. Yeah, he wants to be like, listen, I'm gonna put you in your place, Joe, but also don't take a word I say seriously.
Yeah.
Like, also, like, I cannot handle myself and what I think, say, or do. Like,
I know, but that's Andy. Goddamn. Yeah, I've been using bub a lot more lately. I like it. I'm gonna put it on a shirt. Let's get on to someone far more entertaining.
Holy shit. He's so like, oh my god. Cyrax. Every time, I don't think I've seen his face for like a good week, and then I see it, and I'm just like, oh shit, there he is. And there he is indeed. So what is this? Cyrax and Sally fight. Are they really about to, like, how on a scale of 1 to 10, as usual, Cyrax and
Yo, Nani Punani with a 199. Yo, we out here.
I don't know, I'm not trying to undersell it. I just think that the real interesting bit of this is that Sally and Ed are trying to sleep. So Sally comes up and she's like, don't let his little...
Thanks for tuning in, Nani. I'm slowly working on the comic book.
And, they're trying to sleep, you know, they have jobs. And Chance's like, no. You know, he's fighting her on the fact that she wants him to shut shit down. And he's like, no, I won't do it. I won't go through this ridicule. It's really good.
Here's the thing, where is that light coming from?
I think it's his little O light. Either that or they work night, and that makes sense.
That's what I was wondering. Is this also like 2 in the afternoon?
They have to work multiple jobs, like, because...
It's not my fucking fault you guys work unreasonable hours. This is my job.
He's a big YouTube star. That's probably what they tell people.
And read his shirt, Sally. It says, "Do not fucking disturb." Like, can she learn how to read?
Oh, it does say that too. do not. They must be having issues lately.
Probably.
She gets him the funnest.
I'm all here for Wilkins' family dysfunction.
She gets him the funnest shirts from Walmart. Most
She
acceptable.
does. She does.
Sally Knox. Oh, I have it at fucking twice speed, so it's gonna be almost impossible.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's sleep timer. Damn, I am so off.
I didn't know it was playing a 2-speed. I thought Cyrax was really moving that fast. Make fun. Listen. I'm a fucking Chad. Alright? Everyone loves me. Can't have some dirt against me, Mom. If I stop now, because I'm waking you and Ed up, everyone's gonna call me a fucking pedophile again. Mom, I can't have this happen.
They just turn it around.
You and Ed just need to button bullet in this one, alright? Sorry. Mom, get paid. I'll give you at least $60 million out of my like $300 million they give me.
What you're doing to me right now is fucking off my leg. Stop. You're no better than Marty.
Mom, there's his family in New Mexico. And what we've been doing to them is really wrong. And I need to sing songs. And
Understand, gun violence in New Mexico is out of control.
Oh, Cyrax. Oh,
I
no.
see he seemed to have gotten rid of some of his bug. No, this is a different look, actually. Are they built-in shelves?
Keep it down. Mom, why? Because I'm hot.
Yeah, I'm so hot, Mom. What if he went to
I think the membership feature is fixed on your channel since you uploaded the members vid. Hey, I'm glad. What'd you think of the members video?
If you like he wasn't a pedo.
I was so stoned for that video. I was trying to get more people to come, but like no one wanted to spoke. Which is okay, I understand people have lives and busy. I can see the membership perks now, before it wasn't there. That's interesting. Well, I'm glad that you got a membership from work.
Bad cop over the fucking Burger King.
I liked it. Hey, I'm glad. It was like an hour. It was like an hour long. That shit was like crazy.
At the end, when she stands firm, he's like,
Fuck you. Mom, I'm not gonna be disrespectful. But like, Mom, these trolls have been going at me for 7 years. Mom. And, you know,
dude, he doesn't sing R&B. This is metal, bitch. I can't say we can't quiet this down. That ain't on brand.
I'm not trying to. No, I'm not trying to be bitchy. No, I'm going to explain something. Yes, I do. You need to stop being the fucking listening. I'm trying to.
oh hell yeah.
Yes, you do.
What a prick.
You know.
You're gonna listen up to me, little old woman, or this shit's gonna get physical.
Prick.
You just stop and listen to me right now.
Do you remember 2012?
Gotta do more vids like that. Alright.
Hey, you're so different.
I'll definitely do more vids like that.
Because they're going to make fun of me. No, not a lot. I'm tired of being made fun of. I'm sick of being attacked.
Wow, she doesn't even care.
You don't get it anymore.
then he chases
He
after
does,
her.
yeah.
He goes
You
down
really
there.
don't fucking get it,
after
Mom, do you? Like,
No.
no, she does get it. Well, to be fair, no, she doesn't. If Sally did get it, she would
She
shut down the
works.
fucking internet. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, Mom, but me on these calls and me on these singing these songs, it makes all my fans love me, and they come together, and we go against these trolls like William Glory Hall and Edward Boyd, who have ruined my life for 7 years, Mom. You don't fucking understand. You really don't. That's why I think if he could be anybody, he'd probably be Brandon Brutal. He would probably
Yeah.
love Brandon Brutal. Like, this guy is so fucking cool, and trolls fuck with him too. I'm
For
no
real.
sympathy in him. Like, he's fucking Broly. He's Broly, chat.
I personally like Dragon Ball Z. You know, I think Broly's kick ass. I love how that's how he is. He's so hated. And you'll notice this amongst hated individuals. They try to butter up to anybody, dude. And that's how Chance is. When he thinks someone is, like, gonna give him, like, a speck of anything, he'd be like, you're pretty cool, you know? I'd like to be friends.
Do you remember when he and maybe I'm just like really stoned here, but
Would you ever do a one grab dab? Yeah, of course I would do a one dab grab.
Yeah. We all need to come together.
That would be pretty dope. I fuck with that pretty heavy.
Oh
Oh my god, he was trying to like assemble this like Legion of Doom.
Legion of Pedos!
Yeah.
It was a Legion of Pedos! It was him, Larson, and Bowser! Like, what is that?
It would have been terrible. It would have been an unholy thing. Larson's too good for them, though. That's Larson's thing. He's too good for it.
Larson, I'm a lot more famous than you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Dude, he was just something else, man. Different
Daniel,
times.
We gotta
yeah.
talk about him soon, because there's some updates on Danny that one of these, we might have to...
I think he's going to prison.
I probably made it sound like you should do it very often, which I shouldn't. Want you to empty your pockets for that. Maybe like one weekly or bi-weekly smoke session vids. Okay. Yeah, I could do that.
I borrow a soup from you this week, and I give you back soups next week.
I could try.
Totally see. That's what didn't it get him in trouble? Yeah, he was in that facility in Colorado. He's like, I'm getting into some trouble for borrowing things from people.
I need a toothbrush and a lighter. There's some guy down in cell block 6,
dude,
and he does not really like me too much, so tomorrow in the showers, I'm gonna get him.
I have some debts, Bob, so I'm gonna need you to keister this H and bring it in. They're gonna kill me, Bob. I need you to do this.
Bob goes in there, hey, Daniel, how's everything going with you and Greg? Cut the shit, Bob. Listen,
Where's
there's this guy in here named Jorge, and I owe him at least $350. And the only way I can get that is if you bring in this little baggie, Bob. Bob, listen to me. You're not looking...
Yeah.
Bob,
You should do a series where you build up to the 1 gram dab. I feel like people miss the style, that style of content, you know.
He's in a lot of trouble.
How so?
This man is threatening me, Bob. I need your protection. I need help from my team. He said that I have a real cute ass. I don't know what that means, but it's not looking good in here. I could totally see Daniel Larson getting himself in debt and ending up being like a trick. I just would fit the arc.
He got in trouble in his first jail cell, man. If he gets... Like, Daniel's in for a rude awakening if he goes to jail. You know?
He'll find protection. He'll find his team. They're saying Larson be Peter Gason.
Sally is not having a chance to say, Mom, I'm doing this for my fucking honor and my pride.
She's hitting a run on the goblin encounter. It's like that shit in Pokemon when you can't get away.
Can't escape.
Sally
Can't
keeps
escape.
hit and run, but can't escape.
He's just little.
When I was in high school, the only weed tuber I knew was Custom Grow 420, and he did a lot of crazy smoking vids, including a one grab dab. He doesn't make a lot of vids anymore, but you look in his. Wait, really? Comment, you will see a lot of people asking for that style. So what I do I start with like half grams and just build my way up to the dab?
Nintendo could sue us for that.
You know what? Fucking end the live stream. I'll do it, and I'll do fucking like everybody fucking wants me to do, and I'll do my shit off my phone. That's the only setup I know how to fucking use.
Has he told them that all of his other shit is unusable? I wonder.
A vid back, and to be honest, I missed that too. That sounds cool. I wouldn't mind taking inspiration from that and doing that.
That'd be the first person he'd go and cry to is Sally.
Bob,
My shit's broke. Can you buy me a new one?
And she does. Why?
That's her little child, man.
You love this fucking.
Can you imagine just willingly taking that in? You gotta be a nut job yourself.
Continuing to support it. Continuing to support his his online addiction that keeps getting him exposed for being a predator is certainly one way of being a parent. One way that I sure as hell won't do.
I say make a 10-part series starting from 0.1 gram. Okay.
She don't give a fuck, man. Doesn't matter how many people he could hurt, as long as it's like he's not bothering her. But now it's a problem.
We'll skip
now it's a
ahead
problem.
bit when he comes back, because they have a little quiet argument. He comes back in, and this is probably my favorite part. Ends it.
This comic is turning out super crazy, dude.
Now I'm gonna look like a fucking laughing stock.
See, he hits the button and he doesn't realize it takes a second for his stream to end. And he's like, "Go look like a fucking what?" He didn't think that would come
Look what
out.
you just did, me, Bob. Now everyone thinks I'm an asshole. Now
I'm a freak, Bob. Turn me into a freak.
I was so beloved before this stream happened, Bob.
Ever since that day, everything's been different. For 21 years of my life, I've been getting trolled by my mom.
It's unbelievable. Like, how did he think, like, to make that argument?
Have you seen Custom Grow 420 one grab dab vids? I haven't. I see Mr. Canucks grow.
If I make you get off this stream right now, like, you're literally just streaming.
Shit can't get any worse. I mean, this is beyond what anybody thought it could ever get, and it's sustained itself for so long. It's really like fascinating how long this has all been going on, and Sally just is the rock. The one constant of everything is Sally and Ed. They really will go to the ends of the earth for this little guy, but he would not do the same for them. He would fuck them over in an instant if he thought that it could benefit him. Guaranteed.
Well, remember the story of Sally being in the hospital and Chance not going to visit her once. However, remember what he did do?
Took her credit card.
Got a credit card, bought some Fortnite skins.
Absolutely, man. Fucking...
You don't understand. The Goku and Vegeta skins were in the shop, and I wanted to be like my boy Brandon Brutal.
Hikari Kitsune was in the shop today. And, you know, some little fucking Genshin style shit. It'd be something like that. Yeah.
I gotta see that. Mr. What? Mr. Canucks grow.
You called me my one true Fortnite skin love, Bob.
He's such a, and I guess the thing that's the only thing on his mind. Like, maybe I can get some cred if I have some Fortnite skins. The next time I do my Fortnite stream, people will think I'm awesome. Like, no, they'll still think you're a pedophile. But
Here, I'll link. I'll type it in.
You're in Fortnite and you see the beef boss. You're like, oh my god, it's a man of prestige.
You know who's not a man of prestige though, and a man of.
I think that's how you spell it.
A man of zero honor
be trying to move on. We got more side.
No way, really?
We have much
so
more.
happy. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
no, I
there's,
thought, because I was
there's
actually a
two
little
more.
bummed. I was like, is that all we really have of him?
No.
Beautiful. But
It
still,
is-
it works. A man of no honor, Chance Wilkins.
Chat wants a Willie update, Smokey.
He's dead, and I believe it's still, hold up. Give me a second here. Yeah, he's still dead.
Okay. I mean, I understand.
This ain't gonna be very
This is him stepping back from YouTube, and then we're gonna watch him step back into YouTube, all within the span of a day. It's amazing.
know what the fuck people are gonna say about me, and quite frankly,
Really dead.
Y'all may have noticed that I deleted my other channel, but that's because I am stepping away from this fucking platform after this video.
The eyes don't lie. The eyes do not lie, Mr. Wilkins.
They're very open today, I will say that. This is the most wide-eyed Cyrax has been in quite a long time.
But I am gonna say this. You know, everybody, I get a lot of people asking me why I'm not making money, or why I can't get a regular job.
Why am I wearing fingerless gloves while making
I
this
said
video?
the same thing. I'm like, why am I wearing gloves? What's going on with my head?
Why am I wearing baseball gloves for this video? Well, it's so that if any of these fucking trolls show up again and I have my bat ready, it doesn't sting as much next time I hit somebody.
He's constantly ready for combat.
Have you ever, it just hit me here. So, have you ever, anyone in the chat who's ever, you ever played baseball as a kid?
Alright, I gotta figure out what the next panel is gonna be.
Hit the ball and you don't have gloves.
This is like... so difficult, man.
It can really hurt your hands. It can really hurt your hands. And, let me tell you something. Actually, really, I did this it was a cold day.
I'm going crazy, dude.
Disney World. Disney World in Florida.
I'm going crazy drawing this shit, dude.
Well, no, when I was a kid, I remember this happened. It was playing baseball.
We're finally on the 11th page. That's including the title page. Technically, we're at page 10.
It could just shake his whole bone structure to where
page 9?
Like just rattle him until he could just fall to dust.
It cracked a rib.
Yeah, right. Like people in chat saying it stings like a motherfucker. Right?
Damn.
Cyrax here, my God. You gotta get him on the baseball field, man. I want to see what happens.
Yeah, what? So you can just hit him with fucking balls? Oh, bad pitch. Real sorry.
Oh, man.
William Gordon was the exact reason why. Him and his little friends. You know, I get that I've made mistakes.
Yes, ESPN Disney Sports.
I
Yes.
get that.
Cold ass day in Florida.
So, tell me how I'm supposed to get a job if you're gonna actually do that. And you can't say enough because I know how you are. I know how you are. You would do that. And your history shows that. You got my best friend Brendan fired from his job before he passed away. You know, you say that I'm not allowed to earn a living.
No, you are not.
You know, you say that I'm the bad guy here. But who's the real bad guy here, William? Is it the one who's actually trying to better his life and trying to do better and be better for himself, his friends, and his family like I'm doing? Or is it you that doesn't know how to leave people alone and let them move on with their lives?
Lady Grey in chat called
You know, you're the whole reason why I don't want to be on YouTube, William. You're the reason. Because you are literally...
It would make William so happy to hear that. I'm sure it did. Hey, you're the reason I'm not on YouTube, William. He couldn't be happier.
You think you're gonna get like a community post writing like, oh God, Chance.
I'm so sorry. He fucking hates you. He hates you more than anybody.
Didn't mean to affect your mental health like this, Chance Wilkins.
biggest lie on the face of this fucking planet. You sit there and you say that you're not a bad guy, but really you are.
That's what you're
I'm
doing
out
right
here
now.
trying to make a living for myself.
Yeah.
But I know what you want. You want to try and turn me into the next Chris Chan.
You are
And guess
so
what?
far past that. You are so far past the next
You
Chris
completely
Chan.
did a thing of your own.
You are the first Chance Wilkins, and
Yeah.
so many other people have now followed in your footsteps.
That's the thing when these cows, when they hear about Chris Chan, they're like, oh, they're trying to make me the next Chris.
Yes.
It's like, nobody will be the next Chris. You can be the first Toph or Chance. You put it great, because that's exactly how it is. It's fucking nuts.
I would say, what, the Cyrax route, to be fair, like, Jupiter seems like he followed that.
It's probably, you're trying to get me to do what he did to Barb, and I'm not gonna do it. You sick fucks. I'm for Ed. Ed's my man. I will not cheat on him.
That'd be how that'd go. You know, something like that. What, you got nothing to say?
No,
That's what he's. Well, we know his fucking search history.
I was just gonna say that. I was just like, bring up the fact that he's really about that. Like,
he is. That's the whole point I made the joke, is because he will like looks up online like what the fuck Ed and eating rocks.
Eating rocks and fucking
Eating rocks
Ed
and
are this
plowing your
man's
stepdad.
are 90% of Cyrax's search results.
It's like, what is it? You know, the meme, what is going on inside that head? And it's just those two things.
He's so about Ed, though. He's probably just like, he's walking around the house and he's like, God, I love it when he yells at me.
He looks so goddamn hot in that shirt today. Yeah, he's got like this little inner monologue.
I love looking out the window 27 times a day and seeing him smoke a cigarette with his shirt off on the porch.
His little slice of heaven.
Never gonna fucking happen. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, it's already happened. No, it hasn't. Not yet. And it's not going to.
That is what we just said.
So yeah, consider this, William, my final video on YouTube. Period.
But then, just days later, literally 3 days later.
Back again, here he is.
What's going on, YouTube?
With
What's
a
going
much
on?
worse camera.
What's going on, YouTube? We're back.
I don't know, Chance. You guys are probably wondering, yo, like,
What happened to his voice?
I recognize you from all these old videos, yada yada yada, and that's true, you might. But if y'all don't know what this channel is about, I'm actually restarting from the ground up. Now, many of you might know me from, you know, a lot of Rage Out videos.
I know you from Dick Vice, buddy. That's right, I know you
I know
from.
you from the darkness.
A lot of controversial stuff in my past that, you know, was not good. And I sat down with a couple friends and my family and I decided, you know what? I want to show people who, you know, I can really be. You know, I wanted to show people like, hey, this is who I am as a person.
Major
This
Chris
person that
D'Elia
people
vibes here.
saw before, that's not, you know, who I am. It's not who I want to be. That's not who I ever wanted to be. So I decided to make this channel and start over from the very, very beginning. Now,
This'll
stuff
be
you
the
guys
one.
can expect on this channel is everything from gameplay videos, possibly vlogs here and there.
I've gone through every possible different name you could go through on YouTube. The only one left is Pedo Gaming, and that's what I am now.
What I would fucking give to see a vlog. I need more Rax vlog content. Or he's just taking the camera around the house and around the neighborhood and shit.
What if it's him walking around Summit Lake with Joe Ditch? It's like, hey guys.
And he's streaming and one day he just slips and falls in.
He comes out and there's a thing of dog tags attached to him. He's like, oh my god.
No, dude, they find him at the bottom wrapped up in dog tags.
Scruffalo's Revenge.
Yeah, Scruffalo's Revenge.
potential music, maybe, not sure on that. You guys can expect some artwork on both digital and regular.
Stolen. All stolen artwork.
I will be coming back into some digital artwork. Also, I will be working on some film work.
What might we know him from?
You might know me as that guy people posting asking Gold's comments.
Oh my god, they do, dude. It looks like his son. Or like his...
Alright, so I've been streaming for almost an hour. I think I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream.